Immortality, transmigration and transmutation. One, immortality has been a subject discussed many times over the ages. When I speak of immortality, there is generally two ways that it can be viewed. The first is the immortality of the physical form. The physical body can be eternal and live forever. This has perpetuated the myths of the fountain of youth and the philosopher's stone of the ancient alchemists. The second is the immortality of the soul. That is, after physical death, the personality continues to live on forever in the night realm. It is the idea that I, who am I, will always be I, now and forever. I am going to discuss both types. The emphasis will be on the immortality of the physical body. That is, I consider it to be the most important. Let's begin the discussion with transmigration. Transmigration is the transference of the soul or personality from one physical body to another without the normal rest between lives associated with reincarnation. The body the soul transfers to may be of a newly born infant or one of more advanced age. Transmigration is also the entry by a disembodied night teacher into a body of advanced age, the age being determined by what is available and what is needed by the disembodied night teacher. This is not so far out as it may seem. We have discussed many times that you are not the physical body, but the emotional, mental, and magical nature of being. The physical body is only a house in which you reside. It is a special vehicle created especially for you to operate through here on earth. As Shakespeare said, all the world is a stage and you are but the actor on it. You are acting out a certain part while you are here, and the physical body is nothing more than a costume in which to appear and act in. So, transmigration is simply changing from one costume and role to another costume and role. It is simply entering a new house which is about to be vacated by its old occupant. The house of transmigration are not so difficult to understand. I have spoke of the silver cord many times. It is your lifeline from your oversoul to you. The silver cord is anchored into your physical heart. You know from astral projection that you can leave the body at night and travel in many other realms. The physical body continues to live only because the silver cord is still attached to it in the heart. In transmigration, you remove the silver cord from the old residence, which dies, and move it to the new residence, where it is anchored into the new heart. At the very same time, the former occupant, who was resident in the body that is about to be newly inhabited, is removed and set free into the astral realm. This is a very delicate procedure. It may be easy to imagine, but it is difficult to perform. There are very special astral night spirits who are especially trained to perform such a magical operation. The procedure is basically the same for a disembodied night teacher wanting a physical body. There are very special considerations that have to be taken before transmigration can take place. First of all, the person giving up the body that is about to be newly occupied must voluntarily want to do so. It cannot be done against their will. There are many reasons why he may want to do so. The person may be very tired of living on earth. His life may have been a very difficult one, and he feels there is very little left for him in life. This person may even be contemplating suicide. In another case, the person may have almost completed what he came into the world to accomplish, and death may soon happen, even though the body may be in good health. Therefore, before letting suicide occur in the first case, or natural death in the other, the individual is approached while he is in the astral about going through transmigration. If he consents to the transfer, then it can be done. This is not an easy way out for the possible suicide. It is his chance for doing something very worthwhile in life. There is another consideration that must be met. The basic frequencies must be the same or closely similar. Not everyone is a suitable candidate for transmigration. The person leaving and the person entering must be closely related in basic vibration. This does not mean that they must be of the same magical level. Everyone has a basic frequency that is akin to the frequency of a musical note. It is a frequency that is set from the nature of the oversoul. If the frequencies of the two are very close, then the transfer can take place. There are many reasons why transmigration would be necessary. For example, if a person had worked all their life at a very special project that would do much towards the advancement of humankind, but he had not quite finished and the span of his body was about to expire, what would or could he do? By special arrangement, through the night guild he could undergo transmigration. This could occur before the lifespan of the old body was finished or shortly after bodily death. The control of transmigration is in the hands of the world directors. Suppose now that the Night Guild needed to put one of its emissaries in the world. They want her/him there now and functioning in her/his task. This is another use of transmigration. Now it is time to consider another form of immortality. This is transmutation. The definition of transmutation is to change. You are going to transmute or change the substance of your physical body into the oversoul body. To begin with, this process is threefold. It deals with the transmutation of your physical body and your emotional and mental attitudes. The discussion will deal with all three, and we'll start with the physical. The transmutation of the physical begins with proper diet. You must eat correctly. You must have the proper diet that provides you with the best of health. You must not overeat anything to excess. The best diet is one that eliminates all meat. You must have the proper amounts of exercise and rest. You must keep your body clean. The rule is to treat the body with respect and proper care. This is the beginning of the transmutation of the physical body and is followed by the transmutation of your emotions. You must feel young, alive, and vibrant. You must feel the eternalness of being young. You must feel the very youth of the oversoul flowing through you. It is essential that you manifest only thoughts of being alive in the oversoul. If you feel young, you are young. If you feel alive and ready for any challenge by the world, then you will remain in perpetual youth forever. The only thing that causes you to grow old is the negative emotions that you allow to enter into your world. You grow old through worry, tension, and anger. If you keep your emotions centered in the oversoul, then you shall become immortal. Not only is feeling immortal important, but thinking immortal is of the utmost importance. Your thoughts must be centered in the oversoul mind. Not only do you feel alive and vibrant, but you know that your thoughts are not troubled by the concerns of the world, for those concerns shall find their own solutions. Your thoughts are centered on the immortal oversoul, and you know that you are the immortal oversoul. When you know that you are immortal, and feel immortal, then there is only one thing left to do, and that is to apply your night powers and flames to your immortality. The application for the use of the night powers and flames is very similar to what you learn in night healing. You will begin with invocation, in telling your oversoul that you are going to use both the green flame of the night spirit healing and the night flame to reach immortality. Then, you will move into the next phase, that of meditation, and the seventh night power. You will use the same meditation on both the subjects of healing and immortality. You already have learned how to do it for healing. You then will begin with meditation on immortality. You shall dwell on the immortal oversoul within you. Then, you shall take this meditation into the seventh night power. Thus, you shall do more than just meditate on immortality. You shall come to know the very essence of immortality. You shall absorb that essence of immortality into your inner awareness and become immortal. So first, the meditation on the healing oversoul, then the meditation on the immortal oversoul. You take both of these meditations into the seventh power and you are ready to continue in night consciousness with the night body. You will use the very same procedure in acquiring the night body, as I have outlined in night healing. Since this is self-healing and immortality that you are learning, you will omit the use of the night energy beam. You are going to retain the energies of the night flames. Then, you will continue the procedure by invoking the emerald green flame, as you did in the last topic. Once you have used the green flame sufficiently as to feel cleansed of all imperfections and afflictions, then you are ready to invoke the black flame. The invocation for the black flame in this case is as follows: I am the presence of the oversoul and I am invoking the powerful black night flame to transmute the human body to an eternal oversoul body. I behold the night flame entering within my three material forms and purifying, transmuting, and being made holy into the night soul of life. I am filled with the transmuting night flame that is changing my material form into the everlasting form of the oversoul. I am eternal in the oversoul, that which I am shall never experience physical death again. I am immortal as the oversoul in the oversoul body. So be it. Then, you shall bathe in the black night flame, until you have become bodily immortal in the oversoul. This is transmutation. You are